You always heard it before you saw it. A mechanical band organ pushing a wheezy, slightly off-key waltz out over the rooftops, signaling that summer had finally arrived. Then the lake appeared, crowded with the massive steamships and electric streetcars that deposited thousands of visitors onto these shores every single weekend. They were all pulled toward a 5-hectare playground built right at the water's edge, where factory workers held their annual picnics and children braved a towering 24-foot wooden waterslide wheeled straight into the surf. Every August, thousands more crossed the open water for the legendary Big Picnic, a massive celebration that turned the park into the cultural heart of Black history in Ontario. But the brightest summers eventually fade, and progress rarely spares the magic of a vanished era. The great excursion ships caught fire at their berths, the trolley lines fell quiet, and modern highways began carrying travelers right past the village gates. One by one, the Midway fell silent as the roller coaster, the dance pavilion, and the game booths were dismantled and cleared away. By 1970, out of that entire sprawling wonderland, exactly one thing remained: a hand-carved loof carousel, left spinning alone on the beach like an orphan of the steamship age. But when the city prepared to sell the ride off, the community decided to draw a line in the sand. A local antiques dealer mounted a desperate grassroots crusade, raising $20,000 to secure an unbreakable covenant. The carousel stays in Port Dalhousie forever, and a ride will cost exactly 1 nickel. It was a pledge to keep the ghosts of the Midway alive, ensuring the same horses that carried a teenage worker named Neil Peart would still be turning when he eventually transformed his childhood memories into a global rock anthem. Today, as St. Catharines celebrates its 150th anniversary, that impossible 5-cent promise remains completely unbroken. And to recapture the scale of the world that once surrounded those turning horses, a new pro-social publisher is opening the archives, a stunning, meticulously restored visual history. Returning to the park this Victoria Day, on the very afternoon that the classic song's lyrics have always belonged to. Attend the release and secure your copy of Frolic Fun for Old and Young, a visual journey through Lakeside Park, available on Ingram Spark, Amazon, or Apple. Visit GNPNG.org, because some covenants are built